I think most of us can agree these are some crazy times we're living in right now. But no matter what, we can't lose sight of some of the most important things. Like figuring out who's gonna win the Kentucky Derby. This is Danny Brewer, your favorite turf rider from Tennessee, and I'm just checking in. Like everything else, the world's most famous race has been affected. The first Saturday in May has now become the first Saturday in September, and the Belmont Stakes, which is traditionally the last leg of the Triple Crown, will now kick things off in this challenging series for 3-year-old thoroughbreds. The road that leads to the Blanket of Roses has been altered, but one thing has remained the same. Everybody would love to have a hot running 3-year-old, and here's one that's got the mercury rising. Tiz The Law is one of the headliners for a revamped Belmont Stakes. Wins in the Holy Bull and Florida Derby this year tells us the transition to 3 has seen this New York bred get even better. The only time a horse born in the Empire State won the Kentucky Derby was 2003 when Funny Cide shook up the world. Interestingly enough, Tiz The Law is owned by Saratoga Stable, which also owned Funny Cide. The rescheduled Santa Anita Derby was run on June 6th, and Honor AP looked every bit the part of a Kentucky Derby primetimer with a powerful stretch run. Trainer and Zen master John Sheriffs has been conditioning this son of Honor Code to emphasize stamina. The way he picked up his second win in 4 career starts, I would say the 1.25 mile will be no problem. Normally, Kentucky Derby conversation will center around Bob Baffert. A 5-time winner of the race, the California-based conditioner has excelled at developing talent. Just a few weeks back, it looked like Baffert was loaded again. Injury has led to the retirement of the immensely talented Nadal and put the unbeaten Charlatan on the shelf. Previously unbeaten Authentic suffered his first defeat in the Santa Anita Derby as he finished 3rd. Things can change all too quickly in this game, as Baffert is well aware. Now don't count out Big Race Bob just yet, as there are still 2 months of the Kentucky Derby and there are plenty of points races on the horizon. The road that leads to the Kentucky Derby may have encountered a detour, but rest assured, there are still plenty of talented ponies on the path. Action will heat up on June 20th with the Belmont Stakes, and from there, it will be a 10-week dash towards immortality. Like a blossoming flower, the Kentucky Oaks is a thing of beauty. Although not as well known, this is widely regarded as the top race for 3-year-old females. Equally magical to the Derby, that Blanket of Lilies brings out the best fillies. Past winner Rachel Alexandra is #1 in the hearts of many, and Serengeti Empress's run in last year's Oaks was royal to say the least. So far this year, we've seen a pair of real hotties on the Oaks Trail, with the first being Swiss Skydiver. Looking better than a bikini team, this daughter of Daredevil has now reeled off impressive wins in the Gulfstream Park Oaks, the Fantasy Stakes at Oaklawn Park, and the Santa Anita Oaks. Trained by Kenny McPeak, she has been in the top 3 in 6 of 7 career starts. Shedaresthedevil is also a daughter of Daredevil, and she too has been quite tempting. Her win in the Honeybee Stakes at Oaklawn Park was a real jaw-dropper. 7 of 8 lifetime finishes have seen her in the top 3, with 2 wins coming at Churchill Downs. Trainer Brad Cox won the Kentucky Oaks in 2018 with Monomoy Girl. In all seriousness, we wish everybody the best. Thoroughbred racing is a magical adrenaline rush with so many positive layers that can teach us all a few things about life. Sometimes, we might learn a thing or two from these 4-legged phenoms. This is Danny Brewer, your favorite turf rider from Tennessee. You can get all kinds of news and views on this wonderful sport at horseracingscoop.com. Remember, got a hunch? Bet a bunch. Back a horse and get paid.